We're back in Cambridge today to look at the Scott E-Silence. Scott are pitching this as a way to silence the city. And I think they've done an excellent job at silencing the bike. It's an incredibly quiet, well put together e-bike. And they're looking alongside Trek with the Super Commuter and Specialized with the Vado to sort of take the urban e-bike market by storm, really sort of change things up a little bit. We're on a Brose system, so similar again to the Specialized Vado. So it's a 500 watt battery on this, the E-Silence 20. Nice and powerful Punchy motor, so it's 90 Newton meters peak power. It's again, as we see with the Brose unit on other bikes, it's custom tuned to this bike. So we found it a really good partner for the city riding that we've done today. Today's world, we're used to things like touchscreen, so we've got a really nice touchscreen display there, which also acts as the controller for changing the power output. Integration, another key part of the design behind the E-Silence family from Scott, so integrated battery, and we looked at things like integrated front light, also fit a rear light that integrates into the top of the seat post. Some really nice touches that have kind of Scott have obviously spent some time thinking about the sort of person that's going to want to be using this bike. It's really someone that's looking to step outside the car and look at alternative ways of getting around. So we've spent 10, 11 miles riding it today, sort of around the city. We've still got sort of 70, 75% of the battery left, and that's some pretty enthusiastic riding, shall we say. So you can really imagine it being able to fit into someone's day-to-day commuting life. Underneath the E-Silence and all the technology is just really a very good urban bike. So we've got RockShox front forks, so specific to sort of the hybrid market and set up for the additional weight that you'll find in an e-bike. When we talk about weight, there's no getting away from it. It is more than an equivalent mechanical bike, but a shade under 26 kilos. It's featherweight by e-bike standards. We have traditional Shimano hydraulic brakes, a normal derailleur gear setup, so it's really sort of typical sort of things that you'd expect to see on just a well thought out urban commuting bike. Whilst the videos that we do look incredibly natural and well put together, one of the challenges that we have on a shoot like this is carrying all of the equipment. We've actually found today, using the E-Silence, we've sort of really used the rack and all of the luggage facilities that we've got to actually take the load off some of our hard-working camera crew. And it's been great. We started the day as well. It was quite a damp start to the day in Cambridge, and the real sort of full-length mud guards kind of overlap over the side. Did a great job at sort of keeping us looking sort of presentable. It's all these things that kind of add up and make the package complete. As I say, underneath all of the motor and the battery technology that we've got here, we've got a really well thought out bike. All of the technology counts for nothing if the bike doesn't feel good to ride. And as we see with a lot of the e-mountain bikes, where the sort of focus is on taking the weight of the e-bike and how it's positioned to create a good ride within the bike, Scott have done very much the same with this and the E-Silence. The motor's positioned really low down and sort of gives the bike a very stable feel. And that's something that we've found really good when we've been zipping around the streets today. So it's a very nimble bike, it feels very stable. So the E-Silence is probably the perfect tool for taking away some of the stress from getting around a city like Cambridge. We've got plenty of e-bike demo days happening in our Rutland cycling site, so pop down to one of the stores, take a look, give one a try.